Welcome to another episode of the Spray Shack, and I'm your painter. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment, and get that notification buttons down there. That way you'll know when I post a video. As I promised, I said I would teach you guys how to paint, and guess what? Today is that day. I'm going to show you guys how to paint a planet, so stay tuned to find out. Okay guys, when you're painting your planet, you always want to make sure that when you're looking at your photo, or whatever you're going to use, that you place it somewhere where it's going to be satisfying to your eye. Usually when you're looking at a picture, you want to find out, okay, where's my planet going to be and how heavy is it going to be on my picture? Because you want your picture, when you're painting, to be balanced. So it's pleasing to the eye when someone is looking at it. When doing a planet, my recommendation is that you have at least 3 to 4 different colors, along with white and black. White and black are for your lights and darks. So when you're placing your planet, okay, you guys are going to simply pick a color that you're going to use, and you're just going to spray around your planet, kind of marking where you're going to put it on the painting, and then you can go ahead and remove your stencil. You can use any kind of circles, big or small. This one I am using kind of a big one. And when you're picking your colors, you got to take into consideration what you're going to paint as far as a painting goes. Is it going to be dark? Is it going to be light? And then, however your colors are on your painting, the rest of your painting, not the planet, but the rest of your painting is what you're going to use to be your planet. So in this case, I'm going to do a lot of darks behind my planet. So I'm going to do a lot of lights inside my planet. That way my planet sticks out as it's supposed to, because this is going to be one of the main focuses on the picture that I'm doing. So for this painting, I've went ahead and I've pulled out my colors. So Magenta is a type of pink. Candy pink. Here's another one right here. Okay. And then I'm going to be doing key lime. I love this color. And last but not least, purple, or it's grape, okay? So this is what the colors that I picked. Now again, when you're doing your planets, there is no right or wrong, okay? So you can go as freely as you want with them. You can go as creative as you want, because that's what you're going to be doing, okay? For this, okay, so you got your colors, and you got your black and your white. I recommend you use gloss on your blacks and whites and colors. That way it kind of gives it a shine. I paint on black. The recommendation, if you're just beginning, is to do something like on the poster board. And when you're doing poster board, you can buy them at Dollar Tree for like 50 cents a piece. So it's not too expensive, or you can buy them online. The recommendation gloss grain is about 300 grains. But you don't have to. You can use photo paper, something like that. Don't use regular paper, because if you use regular paper, all you're going to do is going to allow that paint to sink into the paper rather than using it. The reason why a lot of painters use gloss or glass or anything like that is because it does not absorb the paint, and therefore you can use the paint and create your technique. Okay, so now I've picked my 4 colors and my black and white, and I went ahead and today I'm going to show you guys how to create the texturing or the planet with plastic. Okay, it's because I'm outside, the paint dries fast, and if I use paper, it's going to stick to the glass and rip. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start painting. And this is for all you guys. When you're painting, you try to stay inside the circle. Okay, so try to stay inside the circle, because then you won't have over spray here, as far as like when you're doing your sky. Because when you do your sky and you're doing it on glass, especially on glass, you're gonna start getting like the indentations of the paint of where it was running. So, anyways, you just go ahead and you spray wherever you feel like, your heart's desires. Okay, there is no right and there is no wrong as far as where you're spraying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray here. I'm gonna throw a little bit of purple in here. I like that purple. All right, and I'm gonna do my Magenta. I'm gonna go ahead and spray here and here. lots of bright colors in here. Okay, and then I'm going to take my light pink, which is my candy pink, and I'm going to spray, and the rest of it just kind of, you're just going to fill in that circle. So, and you can overlap your colors. You can do solid color over the mixed colors. And then I'm going to take my white, because white is going to be my lights and darks. My dark is going to come from behind, so I'll probably just do this, kind of give it like a round dome piece. I'm going to fill this in. You're going to cover your whole planet after you pick your colors and put right on that planet. Just load it up. Make it runny, make it whatever you want to do, but it's okay if it's runny because you're going to just be using your bag to pull away anyways. Okay, so I've loaded my planet with white. Now I'm going to do black. I'm going to do my darks. So my dark's going to be right here. And you're going to go in the circular motion of the planet, because you know what? Planets are not square, they're not flat, they're round. So you want to go in a circular motion with your darks. Okay. I'm going to take your bag. Okay. You want to hurry up and do this if you're outside, because it will dry fast. I'm just going to go ahead and you're going to rub. You're going to place the bag and you're going to rub. And then you're going to pull away and you're going to get that technique. And that's the kind of technique you want to have. Don't reuse your spot that you just placed. So you're going to go ahead and do it again until, now this is technique number 1. Okay. Next video, I'll show you guys technique number 2. Okay. I'm going to get some clean spots on here. I'm going to pull away. And then I'm going to change the bag inside out because it is dirty. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and place this here. And then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to place it here. And then I'm going to pull it away. And then because that bag is so packed with paint, I'm going to go ahead and use a different bag. Nice clean bag. And of course, you know where to find bags. Walmart, Shopko, wherever you buy stuff, you can definitely get it. Okay, I really like that. Now, one thing you need to know is when you're doing a planet is know when to stop, okay? When to stop and when to keep going. Right now, I need to stop because it looks great. You don't want to overdo it because then you start losing that technique on it. Okay, now that the planet is like this, okay, then you're going to take your black, okay, and you're going to just lightly, circular motion, just kind of put your darks back onto here. Not too thick. You want a little bit of color to shine through it, like this, right? And you're going to take your white, okay, and then you're going to go and highlight the bottom in circular motion. Round it out like that, okay? And then, as you can see that, you need to take your stencil and you need to cover it back up, like so.